Some promising news the other day from the federal government about the drought on the Colorado River. They say a plan between Arizona, Colorado, and Nevada should be enough to stabilize the region for years.
That's despite some local homeowners using outrageous amounts of water. 8 News Now investigator Kyle Payne here with some of the worst offenders from the most recent list. Here's Kyle.
Year after year, it's often the same names using all that water. But as we speak, the top user on the list is selling his amazing mansion for a cool $25 million. So it'll be up to a new owner to decide whether to use not one, not two, but all 3 pools. Those pools here at 99 Spanish Gate Drive currently belong to Spanish Gate Holdings, LLC, but it's better known as the seasonal home of the Prince of Brunei, known for blowing through money just as wildly as he does his water. Our drone video capturing the palatial 25-bedroom estate, all these red roofs occupying 16 sprawling acres, all part of the same water-wasting estate. Inside, 46 bathrooms. Outside, all this beautiful green grass, not to mention 16 garages. And there's grass on the roof at the garage of this estate in Summerlin, number 2 on the list. This one is owned by billionaire physician Miriam Adelson, the elderly widow of the former CEO and chairman of the Las Vegas Sands.
Unfortunately, these folks may not realize it, but they live in the Mojave Desert.
Kyle Roerink runs the Great Basin Water Network, a nonprofit that works on water conservation and preservation in the nation's 2 driest states, Nevada and Utah. He says the region's residential water hogs don't seem to get it, don't seem to care about that dwindling resource in the Colorado River, all of them using millions of gallons of water a year. The top 10 water users alone could conservatively supply 500 Las Vegas households with enough water to last them a year.
I shake my head because largely, it's affluent and wealthy people who just have their head in the sand. Year after year, they're just showing that they just don't care about the community.
The community of top water users consists of a lot of familiar faces, both because they're often in the top 100 and because some are famous. The boxer Floyd Mayweather is 37th on the list, a big uppercut from the number 84 in 2020. And Dana White, the UFC president and CEO, and his knockout of a home in Summerlin, a new entry to the list this year at number 6. Also making its way up the list is the family that owns the Station Casinos, the Fertittas. Their family trust owning this house in Summerlin, which 2 years ago was number 32, now at number 9. There are other Fertittas on the list also. Lorenzo Fertitta at number 3 and another Victoria Fertitta at 57. Both here on Enclave Court in Summerlin, where another top 10 user lives. John Lagerling, CEO of the online retailer Mercari, landed at number 4 on the list. But his spokeswoman tells the 8 News Now investigators that's because he had a massive water leak, saying, quote, he investigated the problem immediately and took necessary action which has rectified the problem. We checked with the Las Vegas Valley Water District, who confirmed, saying, quote, it appears that he resolved the leak pretty quickly after becoming aware of it. But the LVVWD also says, quote, there is still excessive use at the property, and the LVVWD is assessing excessive use charges due to high overall usage.
We need to inflict more austerity or means for changing behavior for these really white elitists who clearly just don't seem to care.
We reached out to everyone else on the top 10 list. We got a response from Miriam Adelson's representatives, but they provided no comment. We didn't hear back from any of the others. As far as cracking down on these users, the Las Vegas Valley Water District in January started targeting the top 10% of residential customers with an excessive use charge. Kyle Payne, 8 News Now.